Speaking of festivals and traumas and dramas, Russ, Shaky Knees came out, and you're already poo-pooing and whining about the conflicts.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of them this year.
Shaky Knees, I always say the last great rock and roll festival of America right now. But go ahead.
Absolutely. Yeah, so it's going to be September 19th through the 21st. Already, it's normally in May. They've moved it to September. It's another location.
And it's hurricane season, baby.
And it's gonna be right in that window. Just looking at Friday, Idols versus Spoon right up against each other.
I'd love to see both those.
Yeah. You got, Cage the Elephant right up against Bill Murray, which was one of the ones. There's a lot of artists here that I wanted to see at Bonnaroo that I was like, okay, I'll get the chance to make it up at Shaky Knees. But like, Hey Nothing right up against Dice Bits. I want to see both of them.
Oh, yeah, Michigander, too.
Franz Ferdinand right up against Four Non Blondes. Weird Al right up against Wet Leg. It's like everything I wanted to see is all Devo right next to Imdu Mokhtar.
Yeah, that's Saturday. I don't have it in front of me. But that Saturday lineup, that thing is stacked for me.
Saturday is huge. Yeah.
Love Saturday.
Saturday,
that thing rivals.
You could just do Hey Nothing right into Johnny Marr, TV on the radio, Cage, and My Chemical Romance. That's just one stage.
Black Keys that day, too, I think.
Black Keys are opposite Public Enemy.
Oh, the Beaches. My girl.
Beaches. Dice Bits.
Yeah. But they're right up against Hey Nothing.
Yeah, it's a good looking thing. But the good news is that this festival has moved around from Central Park, and sorry to bore anybody who doesn't know the Southeast that well, but Central Park and Centennial Park, which were both very good venues for different reasons, pros and cons to both. It's now in Piedmont Park, which is just your more typical, just big grassy park. Think flying your kite, taking your dogs, having picnics, that kind of thing. More, I don't want to call it like Central Park in New York, but ish, sort of, kind of. And they have the two stages. It's one of those, I think, and they call it the single stage when it's this one's done, then the next one, then this one's done, then the next one. And then they have
it's just two stages.
Yeah.
Well,
so
technically four.
Yeah, there's smaller ones too. And I'm not sure how those logistically will be set up. So it'll be easier to get around. Music Midtown did one of their last runs at Piedmont Park, and I've been to smaller festivals in there 20 years ago. It's a great park, and there's a really good chance that you won't miss as much as you think.
You're right. Yeah, I mean, it's a smaller venue, easier to get back and forth between stages. So really, if you wanted to split your time between two bands, you could easily do it.
Yeah, last time I was there for Music Midtown was in 2012, and it was the two main stages right next to each other, and you could find a spot kind of in the middle if you didn't care all that much, meaning being on the rail or anything. This one ends, move a little bit over here. This one begins, move a little over here. But then there's also Wet Leg isn't maybe on one of those stages, or Hey Nothing is probably on one of those smaller stages. So
Hey Nothing's on the Peachtree
is on
stage.
the big stage. Yeah.
The big Wet Leg is on the Ponce, which looks like it would be the small one.
Ponce was going to be the smaller one if I'm using their names the way they used to use them.
Yeah,
so
I
think it's going to be a great fest, and I don't know for sure I'm going yet, but I hope to.
Speaking of Wet Leg, have you seen their tiny desk?
No, but I heard all people
came out.
raving about it.
It's really good, but I don't know who dressed. I don't know her name, the lead singer, but it's one of the weirdest. It almost looks Clockwork Orange.
Well, they're a weird thing.
yeah, that's
shoulder pads and a cod piece.
The main reason I'm not into them more is because they're kind of weird. But
they're very weird.
That doesn't mean I won't like them.
They are weird.
This doesn't change that, but they sure are good. Interesting.